Hello, everyone, and welcome to our new show, Morning Buzz. Now, if you watch Today in Amarillo, you know that we have a lot to buzz about. So this is going to be a show where we get to continue those chat times. Yeah. So I'm really excited. This week, we had a very special guest on our show that we want to make sure we mention. We had a skunk on the show.
Like, how many people can say, like, I touch a skunk? Not because of their own will.
Right.
Yeah.
We had the option to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a very friendly skunk. I was surprised at how chill he was. And I've held him before when I've went out to Wild West Wildlife.
Yeah.
And he's just so lovable. He'll let you hold him all day.
That is so neat.
That was my first time being up close with a skunk. Because, I see them all the time. Unfortunately, they're on the road, not living. But,
right. Under different circumstances.
Yeah, under different circumstances, unfortunately. But they're really cool up front. And I was just kind of shocked because he kind of reminds me of a possum. Like when I looked at him up close.
Yeah.
Like the tail, like you didn't realize that they actually had like a tail like a possum.
Yeah.
Like, did y'all see that?
Yep.
Yeah, it was all like, I don't know how to describe it, like the wrinkly texture kind of. That was really neat.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool. It's always cool to learn about these animals that they bring in because, of course, even if a lot of time we see them as pests. Yeah. But it's really cool to see. It's really neat to hear how they fit into, the ecosystem of the area and the ecosystem of, Mother Nature as a whole. And just to kind of hear, like, even the little things that they would eat.
Yeah.
And,
his diet.
Yeah. Stuff like that is it's fascinating, really.
So, a couple of things. Did y'all see that it put his hands together?
Yeah, I went back and I watched our recorded interview with them, and I saw he just went like, "Oh,"
it was so cute. I was like, "What a star!" Like it knew that it was on a show, and it said, "You know what? I'm gonna give people what they want.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put my little hands together, look straight at the camera, and smile."
Very photogenic for a skunk, by the way.
Yes, he was enjoying the cameras and the lights. He was all about it. Like McGee, just a natural, like you said, a natural star.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys saw this, kind of going off the skunk and West Texas.
West Wildlife.
Wildlife.
Wild West Wildlife. There we go.
It's a lot.
3 W's.
West. Wild West Wildlife.
There you go. What Caylee said. I am so sorry for butchering that. But I do have to give a huge shout out to them. I don't know if you saw their post yesterday.
Yes.
About the raccoon.
Did you not see that?
I heard about it. I didn't see it.
So cool.
There was a raccoon that was hanging on the ladder of a dump truck of the city of Amarillo for dear life. And when I'm telling you, picture that, like you would have like a cartoon picture in your head. That's exactly what it looked like.
Like seriously, it was like on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love raccoons. Raccoons are some cool looking
trash
animals.
bandits.
Yes. Yeah. But they vicious little things. Have you ever seen that there's a video clip, I think it's like down in Fort Worth. This was like years back. And this guy's trying to get one out of his trash can. And he's like getting a broom and he's like, swatting at it and everything. And you hear this raccoon like hiss at him a few times. And then finally, like the dude slams the broom down on the ground and you see the raccoon kind of just, kind of scurry off. Well, then like 10 seconds later, it's almost like that raccoon's just thinking like, wait a minute, no, this dude didn't. Because he comes back and chases the dude. Yeah. I got to pull it up and show it to you, man. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
See, I've seen the one where it's 3 raccoons, I think. Yeah. And someone turns on their porch light and they just freeze. And it's like the funniest thing. I thought that's what you were gonna go off, but I've seen that video. But
I gotta pull that one up, man. That every time I see it, it's tears, man. Yeah. That dude, golly.
Because even though we're like bigger than some of these animals, I feel like they always have the upper hand. I mean, they are out there in the dark.
It's rough for them. They've got to survive. Like I got it easy. I can just go home, eat food, whatever. I got it. I bought it from the store. But no, they got to find it.
Right. Yeah.
And it's always really neat to see when you sit back and you think about like these animals, it's really cool to kind of just see how their instincts just naturally evolve.
Yeah.
And I guess we're creatures of our environments, but man, you think about it, it's like, man, they know how to hide in the dark. They know where to hide. They know how to scurry. And man, like we walking through the dark, it's kind of like, oh, what's that?
Yeah, I kind of trip on my own feet sometimes. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? Even though I've lived, I have my items. I know where they're at. And I still just fumble on them all the time.
Okay, so if y'all were to be, like if y'all could pick an animal to be, what animal would y'all be?
Oh, that's a good question.
A lion.
Oh, why?
It's the king of the jungle. And well, it is a lot of times. Well, some animals are not scared of lions, but a lot of them are. So when they see a lion, they just kind of scurry. But
yeah.
I don't know. Something about a lion is just fascinating because like anytime I watch like the National Geographics or the Discovery Channel,
they're hardcore.
They are, man. And I mean, lions are just, and they look kind of majestic. So like when they get those shots and they're just like looking off in the sun, and then you hear that roar,
the breeze in there,
the breeze in that mane, man. And then when you just hear the roar, man, it's just they're awesome animals.
Okay, so now quickly before Caylee answers it, we now have to get Roushell to grow out his hair so you can have like the whole mane,
wig.
For Halloween, you could be a lion.
I'd be a lion for Halloween. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. But I get that aspect of it because I grew up watching like Lion King. I remember like that was one of my first like recorded VCR. Like we're talking about like way back when. And like I used to love that. And I think like lions are so cool.
They are.
Yeah,
they are. I don't want to see one up close, but
you're right.
A healthy distance.
Yes.
What would you say though, Caylee?
Okay, my answer is probably not one that most people would pick, but I would pick a panda.
Okay.
I just want to sit around, lounge, eat bamboo all day.
Hey.
Calm, cool, collected, minding my own business.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
Have a couple rolls here and there.
Yeah, you know.
So that you had some activity in the day. But
and they're like the cutest things ever. Oh my goodness.
What about the little red pandas?
I was gonna say, is a red panda or like?
I'm talking about your typical black and white. Panda.
Yeah.
Okay. But
those
the red pandas are
bears,
cute.
man.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah,
and their cute little ears. They're so small.
Yeah,
I love them.
Okay, I don't know. This is a hard one. I was kind of leaning towards a raccoon because I think they can swim. So like, you kind of have to have all like skills, like like swimming, running. They're fast, so I mean,
I'd be the first to go in this situation.
I'll switch it up and I'll say a cow because I believe they have 7 stomachs, so like they're constantly eating. So it's like, what a treat.
Graze grass all day.
It might be a little gross if you get a little, gross by this, but I'm so sorry, but. They just keep their they bring it back and then
it's a cycle.
What is it? The cud. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like they're just constantly rotating through their stomachs. But I mean, again, you're never gonna be like, hey, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Right.
And the thing I like about cows is anytime, if you go out to a ranch or a feed yard or whatever, they kind of just look at you like, who are you?
Yeah.
And then they just go right back to grazing. So
and then if you try to approach them, they're like, I'm going to go the other way.
Yeah, I'm going the other way, man. Leave me alone,
also, I feel like that's just an unbothered animal. I mean, obviously you'll have, the crazy ones, just like any other animal. But I think that they're also very, if you leave me alone, I'm going to leave you alone.
Right. Yep.
I love it.
It's cool.
But, I mean, going back to Wild West Wildlife, in the raccoon video, I think it's just so interesting how they know how to act so quickly in those situations. Yeah. And I feel like if that were me, I would be panicking so bad. And I'd be like, what do I do? What do I do?
So the one that had that video camera was Stephanie, I believe, which is the owner out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had body camera video, police stuff.
Me
either. Usually you haven't seen it. So at first when I saw it, I thought it was maybe the sheriff's that was trying to do that. But no, you can actually hear Stephanie and she's like, I think the crate unlocked or something like that, or the door came off or something like that. And she's like, get the net ready. She was so quick on it. And I'm just like, girl, that was some fast thinking. Yeah.
But I'm curious. We were talking about wildlife. Would y'all ever go on a safari or something?
Yeah. Well, is that the ones that
open it's the exposed vehicle is what I'm talking about.
Here comes the lion
in the middle of Africa, going and seeing lions and all that.
Now
stuff.
I would gladly go on a safari if it's got the cage.
Yeah.
Because that lion, he may mistake me for his next meal. So I'm
I've
all right.
seen videos where I think it's lions or some type of animal that's not friendly. They'll go and climb in those vehicles and hang out with the people. And you kind of just have to sit there oh, what do I do?
Yeah, see.
Black bear?
Nope.
Bears.
Sorry.
I love bears.
Yeah, that just brought me to people keep your distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bison, another one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I will say with the bison, have y'all seen I always, and it's funny, but it's not. When people get too close to animals, I'm just like, dude, what are you doing?
What's gonna happen?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
There's a video of I don't know if it's a man or a woman that got a little too close to a bison, and that bison
charged at it.
Let them know hey, back up. Oh, you know another one? I just thought about it. A moose.
You showed me the moose video that one time.
Yeah. That's
so
the one that
scary.
was walking down the street.
Yeah.
That moose was like the size of a car.
I never realized how big those animals are.
Yeah. Elk, moose, all that stuff. I've got the chance to see a couple of them out in New Mexico. Like we used to do family trips out in Ruidoso, just outside, it's forest land. So you have them all the time. But I've seen pictures, not personally seen them up front, but a moose that had just like another animal's like blood and his skin on his like horns, and I'm just you are scary.
Yeah.
For you just to be like trampling along when nothing just happened, like that is you don't want to mess with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
I would wonder how it would go between a moose and a lion.
Oh,
that'd be a matchup.
That's a good matchup, man. Because
who do you think would win? I'm serious.
Because I think the lion will have the speed, but I mean a kick from a moose.
I could send you miles.
I mean, you're right. Because moose, they got the power. Lions got the speed. Lions got the teeth. But then moose, they got those antlers.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna go with the moose because distance. Like he can make sure that lion is just.
Because I know, like reading some stuff about them, like moose, when they get upset or they feel threatened, it ain't nothing nice.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you're right. If a moose kicks you, because I've seen like even when a giraffe kicks a lion, it's enough to like, oh man, this was a mistake. So that lion's gonna go somewhere else. I think one kick from that moose, man, that lion, I think twice.
Yeah.
Right. Even then, like the height, I feel like it's very intimidating for a lion because they're so low to the ground. Because they have to like prey and stuff, so they're used to crawling around
and grass and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's a good. I
was like, are you second guessing your animal that you would breed?
Man, I don't know. It got me thinking a little bit,
But you're committed to the lion.
I am.
So.
I got to stick with my pick.
Yeah. But I do have to say, the National Weather Service, not National Weather Service, the National Forest Service.
Yeah.
Too many NFs and NWS.
So many acronyms.
Again, I apologize. I'm just butchering this whole thing. But anyways, the National Forest Service has done such a good job of trying to get to like everyone, like as far as like their age. They put the signs everywhere to begin with at any national park. But also like they've done fun things on Twitter. They had a post, I think earlier last year or this year. I'm kind of, like joking about it, but also getting the point across, like keep your distance.
Right.
Like, these animals will warn you. And then after that, it's like, you better run.
Yeah.
I think Calvin, who was up here yesterday, made a great point that animals are to be like, it's cool to, what's the word I'm looking for? Yes. It's cool to like
view them
and exactly, from a distance. And I think, animals are majestic. Well, not all of them, but some of them, or a lot of them are.
Yeah.
But especially like the bison.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some. Well, the ones that they have, like, those are buffalo. They have a WT.
Yeah,
right?
double T.
I've seen those, like, up close, but those are in a controlled environment. But, I mean, if you see one in the wild.
Yeah. Well, I have heard that, like, whenever you're driving out of town, you think they're buffalo, but they're actually bison. So I'm sure you've seen some bison around.
Yeah. I mean, they're cool animals, but I wouldn't get close to one.
Right.
See, we had an encounter 2 years ago to a bison. We were at the Caprock Canyons down in Kittiquay. And we came around this little corner, and it's like, grassy field, so it's like tall grass. And sure enough, right around it, it was a bison. Like, I was like, Oscar, we have to like slowly backtrack and try to take the next trail that we just passed. Because, I'm not trying to like, walk by it or anything. And again, another, park that has signs everywhere. Keep, I think, 25 feet or 50 feet between distance or something like that. Between
That's a good distance.
Yeah. It is a good distance. And you're right. Because if you do come across one, you don't want to make a quick move or a false move, because then it's like you don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
Because they may think you're threatening even though you might not.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, let me just ease up out of here.
Yeah,
boy.
Not trying to see what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes if I keep walking. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I do want to switch topics a little bit.
Okay.
Maria brought in bears.
Okay.
I think you know where I'm going to go with this.
I
Fat
do.
Bear Week is next week.
Yes.
Already looking forward to making my bracket.
Me too.
I think we're going to do another station competition.
We did one last year for those that may not know.
I think I came in was it second or third? I can't
think
remember.
it was like, I tied for second with somebody.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I can't remember who it was.
I don't think
The
it was
Laurel
that
one.
far off. I think I want to say it was like Juan, Laurel, and then you guys tied for second.
Yeah, I think we did tie.
Joey was third, and then I believe I was fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think my pick last year was it Chunk?
Chunk the murderer who killed Grazier's babies?
Man, but Chunk, that was a big bear.
He was a big bear.
I was just like, man,
But Grazier had that, like, revenge. She's like, I'm going to get bigger than him so I can win this because he killed my baby.
Man, I hate that part, man.
Yeah.
But it's also just part of, like, again,
part of nature. That is part of nature. Yeah.
But this year, if Grazier, I've picked her the past 2 years. Mm-hmm. So if she participates again this year, then she's my girl.
Okay.
She's your go-to girl. I like that.
I think I might have to ride with Chunk. I love that
again?
name. Yeah, man. Maybe Chunk got bigger.
Maybe.
You know.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah.
I can't even remember which one I picked.
Oh, you picked Walker, I think.
Walker, yes. Yeah. And that is, let me give a backstory real fast.
Yeah.
Because my favorite actor on Yellowstone is named Walker, who is my favorite country artist ever. Before he even got big, Ryan Bingham.
Yeah.
Yes, Maria does love Ryan Bingham.
Like,
yeah. So there's thought process to picking that one.
Yeah.
When you said Walker, I thought you were going to say Walker, Texas Ranger. So, man, speaking of that, my parents love that show. But, shout out Chuck Norris.
Which you've met.
Yeah.
Which is insane. I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
It's been years and years. But, yeah, I actually got a chance to meet Chuck Norris. I think it was like he came into town. Oh, man, it was like 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what he was here for, but he was here. And
he was here.
He was here. And I can't remember what it was, but he was a super nice guy. And he wasn't as, I thought, because, on the TV shows and his movies, they shoot up. So he looks like 6'2", 6'3".
Right. Yeah.
Me and Chuck Norris are about the same height.
Oh, so the camera doesn't favors for his height.
Yeah. So, because I was shocked. I was like, well, I thought he was taller. But super nice guy.
Yeah.
And, was just really gracious with everybody. I mean, I didn't, of course, I was working, so I didn't ask for any autographs or pictures or anything. Mm-hmm. But anybody who did, he didn't rush them. He would talk to him just like we're talking now.
Yeah.
Really nice dude. And I think Chuck Norris back then, he was 70-something then. Uh-huh. So, and he didn't look it. I mean, he looked like he was late 40s, early 50s.
Wow.
Like, you can tell he takes really good care of himself.
Yeah.
So, but, I was already a Chuck Norris fan, but once I met him, I was like, oh, I'm an even bigger fan. Like, dude is really nice guy.
Especially you love to see, like, celebrities that are very humble. Like, they're not, like, letting, the rush of being a star get to them. Mm-hmm. I think if I ever became famous, not that I want to become famous, I would be like that. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's all about your beginning.
Yeah.
Like where you came from.
Yeah.
Like having to remember that.
Yeah. And then you have to think about it is like people pay to watch your movies that you're on. People pay to like buy your products if you are selling products like whether it's like energy drinks or makeup products or whatever. So it's like you kind of have to be thankful for that. You're only where you're at because of the people. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Speaking of famous people, Maria actually met an actor from Yellowstone. Tell us about that.
I did. Lloyd actually happened to come out here for the ranching rodeo. And not gonna lie, I did a little stalking. He was going to be doing some signing at Cavender's, and I won't
judge you for it.
Exactly.
I mean, if take the opportunity.
I mean, if you just happen to be there when they there.
But he was super sweet. So at Cavender's, we showed up, right? And he's about to leave. Like, I'm talking about already in the parking lot. Yeah. And Oscar was like, no, we can't bother the man. Like, we can't do that. And I was like, oh, like, what if I just say, like, hey, do you have like, being polite about it?
Yeah.
And sure enough, I was like, hey, I know you're leaving, but can we get a quick picture with you and my son? Gregory was, like, much younger than he is now. But I was like, can I just get a quick picture with you guys? And he was like, oh, yeah. And, like, the lady that he was with, she was like, y'all all get in there real fast. I'll take it for you.
Oh,
wow.
That's cool.
I ended up feeling bad because two other people pulled up after that. And I think they did the same thing. So it's like, maybe I started something and he was already trying to, make his way out. But he was super nice about it when I asked. And then when we saw him at the working ranch rodeo, he was there for donations for the youth. For the ranching youth. So, collecting funds and all of that. And he even donated to Seattle, I believe, for auction.
Nice.
So, I mean.
It's really cool.
Nice.
I would love to own something from a famous person.
Yeah. It's like,
that'd be pretty cool.
Well, actually, speaking of that, two things. Chef Ron has met a lot of people that worked in Yellowstone. So, super jealous about that.
Yeah.
Because
prime location, though.
Yeah. Best location to be at.
Yeah.
Second of all, do y'all own anything that a celebrity has ever signed or gifted you?
I do.
You're so quick.
I have, okay, so Mean Girls, Damien from Mean Girls, he came to Amarillo College when I was a student there. And so I was part of like the newspaper and everything. So I got to go to an event that he had on campus, and he was doing like a comedy show for all the students, and it was like free and everything. And so afterwards you could go like stand in line and meet him and get his autograph on a picture. So I got the photo where he's in like the hood. Oh, excuse me. The hoodie, and he has his sunglasses on because he's in the woman's like, or the girls' little meeting that they had. And he's like, she doesn't even go here. So I got that picture, and I had him like sign it, and he put like, "You go Glen Coco," and then he signed his name or something.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't think I have any autographs. I think I had some when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I do have a glove from Champ Bailey though.
That's pretty cool. I don't know who that is. But.
Well, he was he played. He's a Hall of Fame defensive back. So he played for the Broncos.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
So I went to back in 2009. Me, my dad, and my cousin Damon. We went to see the Broncos and the Cowboys, and this was in Denver. It was pretty cool. It was a really good game, and Champ, he actually got a interception. And so at the end of the game, there's a spot at the stadium where you can go by and see the players walk out.
Yeah.
You know, they'll sign autographs, whatever. And so I was just standing there. I didn't have anything to get autographed or anything. I kind of just like to go by there and just, you know, see the players as they come. Because I like to see them without the pads, because it's like, some of these guys are like, they just like regular.
Yeah, it makes them more personable.
Yeah,
you know?
And then some of them are just like, oh, yeah, you definitely a football player.
you could beat me up.
Yeah. So I'm just like kind of just standing there, and, you know, I'm talking to some, you know, fellow fans and everything. So Champ Bailey, he's riding on this golf cart. And because I think he had hurt his toe or something like that game, or at the end of the game. So he's riding on this golf cart, and he has his gloves that he wore on during the game. Yeah. And so literally he just throws them up, and I'm just talking to this guy, and I see it, and the next thing I know, it like lands on my shoulder. And
free.
So I just like grabbed it, and I was like, oh snaps, that's one of his gloves. And so then he like waved, and so I was like, that's pretty.
So he's
cool.
Cool with it.
Yeah, so he's cool with it. So I mean, I got it at the house now. But
I'm surprised no one came and tackled you for them.
It was a few
things
people.
Are nowadays.
There was a few people that tried to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't try to tackle me, but like one guy tried to pay me for it, and I was like, "Well, how much you trying to give?"
Yeah,
and he said like $20.
No, come on.
Now, if he would have said about 500, you know,
because you guys,
that's a different story.
Now we talking
not just the monetary value of it, but like, you know, I guess like the thought.
It's like the sentimental value, because it's like, you know, this is a game that one, you get to go to an NFL game, but then two, it's one that I went with my dad and my cousin.
Yeah, it's a memory you're gonna have forever.
Yeah, and then I mean, this dude, he's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame now. So the only thing that I wish I would have got him, I wish he would have signed it, and then I could have got it.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, just a simple fact that like he got an interception with these gloves, pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Did you ever put them on?
I have put them on. His hands are a little bit bigger than mine.
Gotcha. Like,
but man, you know the funny thing is,
power.
like those gloves that those guys wear, the inside, the palm part is really sticky.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I guess to like make sure it stays on. Huh?
Yeah. It increases the grip. So I was shocked at that. The football gloves that they have at Walmart or any of these like sporting goods stores, I mean, they may have them now because this was 2009. Yeah, and stuff has changed a lot, but back then they didn't have it like that. Right. Like it was, you could tell these were some expensive gloves. So but I think I got some friends, man, that up in Denver, they got like signed jerseys and helmets and everything, man.
Crazy.
I mean,
which I mean, I guess they have the opportunity to go to more games, so they're more likely to get some of that stuff.
I got a buddy that knows a lot of them, so I don't know how Joe does it. But every time I look up, he's taking pictures with them and. Like, he's over at their houses. I'm like, dude, how you meeting all these people?
Yeah.
Like,
so he's like,
I'm like, dude.
Like, buddy.
Like, you work for the team and you just not telling people? But, you know.
Which reminds me, Clint, our sports director, he was at the Chiefs game.
Yeah, I saw
that. Not that long ago.
Tom Brady was there.
Yeah.
For real?
He took pictures with so many celebrities.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Tom Brady and somebody else was there, and they were like, I think it was
something, Chris Brown? Gronk.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Was this the Chiefs game
with the Eagles
earlier this week.
Yeah,
oh, that's pretty neat.
Tom Brady and Gronk were like throwing footballs back and forth to each other across a crowd.
But I'm talking about like a crowd that was underneath, and they were like on like podiums. Like,
yeah. So they were throwing them down there. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Or at each other.
Yeah,
they were throwing the footballs.
That sounds like something Gronk would do.
Yeah. And it was just like he just kept saying like funny things. Like he would take a picture with a celebrity and be like, "So and so said this. So and so said that." And I'm like, man, I want to.
Wow.
You're just like, I just want to go to a Chiefs game.
Yeah.
I don't care if I need
So is he just there just hanging out, or is he working?
I think
he was hanging out.
I think
him
and his wife were there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Clint always getting the cool stuff, man. How dare you?
I know.
I just want to go to an NFL game.
You never been to one?
No.
Oh, I've been to several, but you should go.
Yeah. I've heard they're really fun.
They are.
I think like the best thing for me, like I've been to the parade. That was fun.
Oh,
their Super Bowl parade. That was really cool.
I want to. Well, it'd be a while.
It was cold though.
It'd be a while for me.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, But
which also for Denver, they were to win. It would be in February, which is like winter brutal temperatures.
That's cold up there. I went to a game that in Denver one time. It was 6 degrees. About 6 degrees when the game was
too
over.
Cold.
Never again.
See, like with them, it's like I don't know how football players do it because like they have to factor in the wind chills, they have to factor in the temperatures and just the environment in general. If it's like snowing, it's like playing out here.
I think once you get out on the field and you running around and sweating and everything, it's not bad. But because I know on the sideline, well, I don't know how they do it. I know in high school they don't have the stuff that they have in the pros, but like NFL guys, they have like chicken broth and they got like these heaters and heated jackets.
Like
they got all kinds of stuff, man.
Yeah.
But high schoolers, I know when I played in high school, we didn't have none of that. It was just like you were just cold.
Sitting in the
you better keep moving around.
Like sitting in the bleachers watching.
Yes.
That was cold. Like we're talking about the
metal
steel,
bleachers.
The metal ones.
But now they have like those little seats.
Yeah.
And the worst is like when you've been playing, but then you got to come off, and then because like at first it's not that bad, your muscles is warm, but then when everything starts cooling off, they keep moving because you start getting stiff.
So quick question, you guys.
Yes.
I may be canceled for this, but
no,
I used to not like when people would go take pictures with the football players. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love the whole concept of
like
it.
high school?
Yeah. My son just played. Let me go take a picture with him. Or, like, my best friend just played.
Right.
But, like, they didn't have, like, the best odor.
And
I would never know how people did it. Yeah. I never knew how people did that. I was like, at some point, I was like, okay, like, I'll just say hi after you're back from the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, and, tell you
I just think it's a mother's love.
Yeah.
Man, I remember playing football. That smells different.
Yeah.
In the locker room.
Yeah, man, it's different.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys. I thought I just had to say that. I was just like, it just.
Oh no! Hey, trust me. I'm pretty sure every parent out there knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, it's
and I'm sure it's gonna happen to me. I mean, I have 2 boys, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When they start playing sports,
can't wait.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you have a boy too, Caylee.
Yeah. Because I know, like, even whenever, I know sometimes, like, when I would come home, like, from practice or come home from a game, my mom would tell me, like, look, you're not sitting down on nothing.
Yeah.
Go take a shower.
Yeah.
Then you can sit on the furniture.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just.
Thanks, Mom.
It's different.
Appreciate it.
I was going to say, going back, though, to things that we own that are. So I don't own anything personally, but I was telling Rochelle that a couple of weeks ago, my husband was telling me that he owns a couple things that Bo Jackson has given him. Really? And I'm not talking about, like, hey, like, he gave him something and, like as far as, like, him playing or whatever.
Yeah.
No, he made it to give Oscar a PlayStation when they first came out. He sent him a nice little letter, said, your Uncle Bo. Yeah. And then for his sister, an American doll.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
So he was doing something with Oscar's dad out towards McLean. And, yeah, they got the opportunity to know each other, like, kind of personal.
Yeah.
And, like, he asked the kids, like, do y'all play video games? And they're like, no, we kind of just work at the ranch and do that.
Yeah.
Like, here, be a kid. Here's a PlayStation.
That was really pretty cool.
And
I like how it's not, like, stuff about him.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, that's
it
what
was,
I was
like,
saying,
useful things for, like, the kids and
Yeah.
stuff.
And I asked his mom, they were out here not that long ago, and she was like, yeah, we actually still have it in the attic with, like, the note that he sent with them and everything.
That's neat.
That is awesome.
That's neat.
But, we were talking about weather a little bit ago. And we had this fun chat time on the show this week, and we were talking about it being brisk outside. I'm going to start using that now.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting about that time of year where it's going to, be. What did I say on the show? Was it briskness?
Brisk outside, brisky or something.
Brisk. I was like, is that a word? Yeah, I think about that. But yes, it's going to be brisk. It'll be
crispy.
Crispy. What's another good fall word?
Let's see.
Brisk, crispy.
Chill in the air.
Yes.
I just blinked out. Like, I thought about
Maria,
everything.
this is your field.
I thought about everything but fall weather. I'm over here thinking about toasty, blazing, scorching.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Toasty is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
You had mentioned wispy too as one of your favorite words.
I love that's one of the weather words that I love, and I don't even know what it means, but it's a cool word. So what does it mean?
So like when I've used it, I mean it could be different for every like forecaster or meteorologist, but I've used wispy for like wispy clouds. Yeah, and those are just like the ones that kind of look like your hair's painting the sky.
Okay. Like dreamy.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are some pretty clouds. But that's one thing with like meteorologists and weather experts. I've always been fascinated how they can look at a cloud
and just know
know what kind of cloud it is, and it's like, bruh, because I mean,
Maria, do you have a favorite cloud?
Let me tell you, I may be one of the exceptions for that. When it came to learning clouds, there's literally so many clouds to learn.
Yeah.
But there's 3 main ones. Like the low level, mid level, and the higher level. But for me, I don't know. Maybe a wispy cloud would be a pretty good one.
Okay.
But you also like the thunderstorm ones?
Yeah.
So like a cumulus cloud would be also.
I like the word cumulus.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Well, they got another.
Like, itches my brain the right
There's
way.
another version of that word. Isn't it like cirrocumulus or something?
Yeah, see, that's when you start factoring like all the other like different. It is just like, it just gets very technical.
Man, when I hear some of those cloud types, I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah. I tell you, that's how I am sometimes. I'm like, wait.
Yeah, even in our little like National Weather Service training that we do here at the station, I just kind of sit there and I'm like, man, that's a lot to remember. It's only like a 30-minute to an hour long presentation.
My hats is off to meteorologists because, man, that is not an easy field. But speaking of clouds, that cloud that went over Lubbock a few weeks ago, what y'all call it, the mothership? Man.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yes.
Well, I think the crazy part, hold up, backtrack. You went through that.
Yeah, we were driving through. Yeah. So, because we went to Lubbock that day just to, kind of go do a little bit of shopping at stores that we don't have here. So it was just like down the street. So, it's me, my Uncle David, Aunt Lanisha, my cousins DeVaris, D, and DeVaris' son, Dre's, and of course Jasmine. So we all go down there, and so I mean it was fine when we were going down there. It was sunny, a few clouds in the sky, whatever. Yeah. So we're down there all day, and then next thing you know, we're driving back. You could see like the darkness in the sky when we were heading back. So it was like, oh, we're gonna have some fun on this trip.
Yeah.
And next thing, we didn't realize that it was like that shape of the cloud. We just knew it was dark and it was raining like crazy.
Yeah.
And my cousin DeVaris was driving, and I was like, I'm gonna let him have it. He drives for a living, so it was just like I was just back there, just kind of enjoying it. And then like there was one part when it was like a photo. So we're going, and there's a train coming this way.
Your favorite.
Yeah, you know it. So I was looking for it, because I saw the headlights in the distance, and I was like, okay, there's a train. So we're looking. So the train's coming this way. You got the dark clouds over here in the distance, and then the sun is shining through those clouds. And so BNSF's engines are orange. So they were like brand new. I mean, these bright, spanking new locomotives that, with the darkness in the background, they're in the foreground, and you got like this orange glow.
Crazy.
And I was just like, man, that is beautiful. I should have took a picture.
Yeah, but then that's something that you don't want to like lose sight of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really cool.
I should have took a picture, man.
But I do love when like we get thunderstorms and you have like that contrast between the sun setting.
Yeah.
And like a storm in the distance.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is whenever you're driving and or even like in town and you see that storm in the distance and it just looks like straight lines coming down. Yeah. Because, the rain's so far away and it's coming down.
It's like a big shower.
Yeah. What did they call it? Say, again, there's just so many terms in weather. I think they call it a foot of rain because it literally looks like a foot.
Yeah.
Because on the bottom, it has to kind of extend out. So it literally looks like a foot.
I've never thought about that. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, there's so many terms.
Yeah.
And even though I've been doing weather now for about to go 10 years at the beginning of next year, there's still some stuff that I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that you're constantly learning, and like grasping the new things that are changing. So
Absolutely.
a lot of knowledge.
I remember as a kid, I wanted to be a tornado chaser.
Oh.
And then I saw Twister, and I kind of had a second thought. But then,
like actually,
but then but it was funny because like when Twister came out, there was a lot of meteorologists and weather experts. They liked it for like the movie part, like the special effects, but the other stuff, like the weather stuff, they was like, wait a minute, that's not all that accurate. Don't follow that.
Yeah.
Don't follow that. And then some of them, they would just like go off. So I always thought it was pretty cool to talk to weather people about Twister. But then when I worked at another station, I actually did get the storm chase, and that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. I really want to.
I see why they get the rush from it that they do. Yeah. Because even like, a lot of times you're not going to get anything. You'll get the storm or the hail. But man, when you do see that tornado, it's like, oh, wow.
I feel like it's a very like, zoning into yourself moment.
It's kind of like we were talking that one day. Nature's like an oxymoron in a lot of ways, because on one part it's like really beautiful, right? Because you got this big funnel cloud over here, and it looks really pretty and everything else. But then on the other side of it, you know what this thing is capable of, and you know the damage that it can cause. So it's like, man, it's almost like I don't want to say a catch-22, right? But it's just that it's an oxymoron how nature is. And most of the tornadoes that I did see, they were just out in the open field. So I mean, it was, of course, you had to be careful,
right?
But you could see it off from a distance, and it's just like, man, this is wow. I remember the first one that I saw. It was just like, dude, like and it wasn't a very strong one. I think it was like F1 or F2. Yeah, and we just like looking at it, and of course, I can't remember if I was with John or somebody else, because I don't want to say the wrong name, but I remember just seeing it from a distance, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing, man. Like I see why they get the rush that they do, and it's like, all right, let's go for this thing, like
get
closer. We're getting a little closer. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful. But being with the right people also kind of like
yes.
Because I've had the privilege of been storm chasing these past couple of years that I've been here at the station with Jay McCoy. He's so knowledgeable in it. He's like, okay, we're going to sit down for 2 minutes, take a picture, report back to the station, but then like let's keep moving. He's one of those people like we're on the go like constantly.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's fun. If you get the chance, Caylee.
I might have to be like, hey, Nyland, can I do this?
I would strongly suggest this next severe weather season.
Yeah. And now that Alan's here, like I know that he wants to go out and do that stuff.
Yeah. So and I worked with Alan somewhere else, and I'm telling you, that dude is passionate.
He is. And he's so knowledgeable about it too.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like really, I mean, the way John is about weather, that's how Alan is.
Which I've worked with him a few times whenever he's been training, and I've been, helping him out with some stuff. And like seriously, I mean, he'll sit there and admit like he talks about weather all the time, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
So like just be like, hey, what's going on outside right now? And he'll let you know like in detail what's going on. And I love that. And John does the same thing too. You ask him like, hey, what's the weather going to be like on this day? And then he'll like be like, oh, this is what you can expect. And I think it's so cool that y'all can like look ahead like that.
That's it. Actually, I was just talking to Oscar about that yesterday. I was like, I can't tell you like the future, but I guess I can kind of tell you the future. Like, I guess a good estimate.
Yeah.
And Oscar was saying, I don't know, he was asking about plowing some or putting down some crop or something. But I was like, I can tell you like the future, like the best a couple of days out at most.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about like the next like farm season, like next spring,
a little bit too far.
I'm not that kind of, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say at one time Isaiah's dad asked me like, hey, will you ask Maria what the weather's gonna be like in Beaver, Oklahoma at this time? I think it was like later that afternoon. I was like, sure. And so I asked her, and she was able to like give me the whole rundown. And he was like, thank you, I appreciate that. And I was like, I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, I do what I can.
I felt a little useful there.
Yeah. It's just like you just never know what people are asking for, because it could be like someone like trying to put some crop down, or someone like picking up the crop or harvesting.
Yeah, because they have cattle out there.
Yeah, so that's why.
Yeah.
But like you have to factor in like the winds out here and a lot of stuff. But
man, I don't even know what I was going to say.
Sorry. I took that.
We left him speechless.
Yeah, you did. Y'all got me on that one. So good.
All right. Well, I think we could just sit here and talk all day.
Oh, we could.
Oh, absolutely.
Let ourselves do that. So I think we're going to call it an episode. Are y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so thank y'all so much for watching Morning Buzz, and we will see y'all next time.